Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your girl Janae, and I'm live, baby. Yes. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. Okay, I so greatly appreciate it. Yes. Let me see who's here. 1 second. Let's see. Hey, Black Orchid. She said, "Hey, love bugs, welcome and happy holidays." Yes, happy holidays, y'all. Happy Pay It Forward Thursday. Yes. And yes, please hit that like, okay? Please and thank you. Aqua in the building. Hey, girl. Hey, Gia. Happy Thursday. Yes. Let's see who else is here. Um, let's see. Hey, Greg. Hey. Hello. Let's see who else is here. Um, Mean Beans. Hey, love. Hey. Let's see. I see Nita. Hey, love. Hey. Pookie's here. Hey, Pookie. Hey. Yes. Please hit that like, okay? Please and thank you. Hey, Renata. Hey, love. All right, y'all. So let me go ahead and make my little announcements. Okay, and we will get into the show. 1 second, y'all. Okay. All right. So here we go. All right, here's my Buy Me a Coffee link if you would like to support the channel, okay? That is one way to do it. There's also super chats and stickers available as well as Cash App, okay? Or you could simply support the channel by just hitting that like, okay? Don't forget to hit that like, hit the subscribe, okay? Hit the notification bell while you at it, honey, okay? I would so greatly appreciate the support. And if y'all have any tea that y'all want me to talk about on this here channel, this is the email to send it to, okay? I know that's easy for some people. Or feel free to hit me up on either one of my social media platforms. Okay, that is my Instagram and my Twitter on the screen. Okay. Also, y'all, if you haven't voted for this week's movie night, go ahead and head to my community wall, okay? And vote for which movie you would like to watch. All right. I believe Fried Green Tomatoes is in the lead last time I checked. So yes, I will be announcing which movie we'll be watching on Saturday tomorrow, okay? And for those that don't know, we do have movie nights on Saturday, okay? Saturday evening slash night, depending on what side of the world you on, okay? And also on Sundays we watch Baddies Midwest together. And this week we will not be having a bonus movie. But yeah, okay. So pull up, all right. Join the Discord if you have not already, okay? Yes. Also, y'all, we are having a holiday giveaway. I'm probably gonna do it on Saturday. Okay, we'll do some trivia, we'll do some fun games, and yeah. So if you're interested, you can definitely pull up. This is just my way of giving back to my subscribers, my family. I just love y'all, and it's the season of giving. Okay, so I'm gonna give back to my lovely, beautiful, amazing subscribers, and I'm so excited. Okay, so pull up on Saturday. I will let you guys know. Okay, and also just so y'all know, if you can please be Cash App ready, that would be so amazing. Okay, because I will be Cash Apping you guys. Okay, so yes, make sure you're Cash App ready. Okay, all right, y'all. So I believe that is about it with the announcements, okay? Yes. Um 1 second. Let me see here. I did get your movie suggestions. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. My bad. Yes, I did get your suggestions. I wrote them down, sis. Yes, okay. So, there was another. You have. you had suggested some other movies. I don't know where that comment went. But I can't find it. But I did write the ones that I did see you post, okay? Yes, yes, yes. He said it's a giveaway on Discord. It's gonna be on YouTube. Yeah, it's gonna be on YouTube. Yes. I'm gonna do a bonus show on Saturday. So yeah. All right. So yeah, y'all don't forget, mark your calendars. Okay, Saturday. We will be doing a little we're gonna have some fun, okay? We're gonna have some fun and I'm gonna, do a little giveaway for y'all. So yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, shout out to my love buds, period. Okay. Or you said fried green tomatoes is it's still in the lead. Okay. Okay. Child, I've been so busy. I ain't even checked it today. I think I checked it last night and I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. Never seen that movie. So so far it's looking like that's what we finna watch. Said I missed y'all. Oh, we missed you too, girl. I hope you're okay. I hope your fiance is okay. My thoughts and prayers are with y'all, okay? He said I always say other suggestions. And did you see that my hubby is out? Oh, he's out. He's just on the breathing machine. Oh, yes, that's what's up. That is good news. I'm glad that he's doing okay. I'm glad he's okay. Yes. Yes. You said I left suggestions too. Blink twice, smile too. Oh yes, yes. I did write those on the list as well. Yep, sure did. Yes, I seen that, Aqua. I got you. I got you, sis. But yeah, y'all, okay. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the show, y'all. Okay. We got a little bit to talk about here. I did want to get into Ronnie's latest interview, okay, because he did have some interesting things to say. Okay, we're gonna get into a little bit of Bonnie Lachey. Okay, she was quiet for a minute, but honey, she done popped back out and said some things. Okay, so we're gonna get into that. Okay, and also we're gonna get into Jaidyn Alexis. Okay, I guess she had just did an interview with no jumper. Okay, with what's the name? Adam 22. Okay. She did an interview with him, so we're gonna get into that as well, okay? All right, y'all. Um, where do I begin, honey? um, let's see. I guess we could get Bonnie Lachey out the way real quick, okay? Give me 1 second here. 1 second. Hold on, y'all. All right. Okay. 1 second. Okay. All right, let me share my screen here. Okay, and we're gonna get into it. All right, so here's Bonnie Lachey. Listen to what she had to say, okay? Let's get into it, y'all.
Drop other music, not this Blue Dream album. And I want y'all to, like, anybody that's watching me, at this point, we finna just forget about Blue and only focus on Bonnie. Fuck a blue face. Fuck a blue face. It's just dumb. Like, why waste my fucking time on a nigga? For what? To look dumb, then what's next? Like, I gotta fucking carve your name into my skin with a knife. Like, is that next? I'm so lost. Like, that's what's next? Blue, like, with a knife. Like, how dumb? How much more does it? Like, how much more is it gonna get? Like, I'm so lost. Like, I just can't. I cannot. I cannot. And niggas is fucking retarded for real. Like I want like all my fans to really like engage in me, like not still on this Blueface shit. Like I'm over him. Like I'm not over it. Like I don't really know what I am anymore. I'm like just trying to like move on a little bit. Embarrassing as fuck. Like bitches is out here looking even more embarrassing. I don't know what God motherfuckers is praying to, but it's not helping. Because if you really was on some godly journey shit, you would not need to you would not you would not do yourself like that and try to go back. Yeah, we're all human. But at the end of the day, when you say that when you did got baptized, you did all this shit, all this. Like what? Like you don't want better. You just want to look stupid. At this point, niggas want to look dumb and dumber, and I am happy to get the fuck out the way. Cause yeah, I'ma always have love for a nigga. Like I did love a nigga for real heavily, but my song, my friend, like that was cool. And I was gonna drop an album, Blue Dream, and now I just don't want nothing to do with none of it, to be honest. So all that time in the studio making this stupid ass fucking album.
Child, okay. So Miss Bonnie is seemingly bowing out of the circus, okay? She says she don't want no parts no more. She says she tired of looking dumb. I mean, she talked about, oh, I don't want to look dumb for him no more. Like, oh, I mean, you've been doing it this whole time. So what changed? Okay. But yeah, I guess she doesn't want no parts. She see the clownery going on, okay, and she's just like done. All right, which is, I mean, that's great. Like, I hope she's serious. Okay, I mean, the way she was riding hard for that man, okay, only to not even be acknowledged or anything, at least in the public, okay, that is quite embarrassing. All right, so I think that's good for her, but still, it's just, yeah, okay, a mess. But yeah, she talked about, oh, Dumb and Dumber and all kind of stuff, child. She called him the R word, honey. I mean, okay, so interesting. I think it's crazy how she's like, oh, she want me to carve your name, but she was out here acting like she got his face tatted on her. Was it her thigh or her ass cheek? One of them. One of them. Okay, so interesting. I mean, mm, okay. At least she's branching off from the dude. Okay, I still think she was doing all that to get clout or something. She wanted people to think that she was somehow affiliated with that man for some reason. A lot That's what all these girls be doing, okay? And it's crazy. Like, come on now. Blueface is not all that. Blueface ain't even really, he got like what, maybe one or two hits. Okay. Like it ain't even like y'all making it seem like he Kanye West or like Tupac or something. Like, child, a mess. Whoo, child, I swear. A hot mess. Let me go ahead and check the comments here. Give me 1 second. Um, he said, let's get the clown Bonnie out the way. Right. Right. Yes, like the video, okay? Yes, yes, yes. He said, why do her features look so exaggerated? Right. I was looking at that. I'm like, did she get some more work done? Her lips look bigger than before, like her face. I don't know. It was kind of giving like Botox or something. She probably got a little bit of Botox or something. Child. Okay. And she didn't need none of that. Like, you know, Bonnie Lachey, I ain't even gonna like lie. Like she was actually a pretty girl before she got all them lip fillers and all that kind of stuff, you know. Now she just look crazy. You know. And he said, like, I can't believe Bonnie is trying to throw herself off the blue train. Right. Okay. Never thought I'd see the day. She was loving it. She was loving it. I knew she was capped though. And she went far though. She went to extreme lengths, going to the mailbox, acting like she was sending him some mail in jail and stuff like that. She was acting like she was going shopping for him. Honey, all kind of stuff. Amazed. He said she looks like the fish on Fighting. Oh, I'm weak. Not on Finding Nemo. Child, it said he wasn't claiming you anyway, sis. I'm weak. So you could have just fell back gracefully. Why the announcement? Exactly. Hello? Okay, looking crazy. And she looked like her coochie thing. Oh Lord, I swear I hope she see the OBGY from taking the bath with Staggle too. Right. I forgot about that child. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. He said she looked like Duck from Little Bear. Oh my gosh. Child. Not Duck from Little Bear. Right. It's giving Ducky from Land Before Time. Okay. It's giving Ducky. Oh my gosh. He said Steve Bonnie already was made to look like a fool and now she's bound out. Exactly. Child, amazed. Somebody said how she hated from outside the circus. She was never in the circus. I am weak, right, princess? That is hilarious. That part. She so badly wanted to be the sideshow Bob, honey. For real. She did. You said if Blue looked my way, I would have said deuces. O'Neal is missing this major. Right. Child, amaze. Amaz, you said no offense, but I understand. I understood people getting done before they even get to the age of. Oh, I never understood people getting done before they even get to the age of 30 or 40. Brian, people are getting young in their teens. Yes, Kylie Jenner, like I had seen her in some little advertisement or something for like some sort of app, and I was like, "Whoo, child, she look a mess." She look a mess. All that Botox and all, child, you ruined your face, honey. You did. You did. Yes, that's the perfect example. Like, yeah, you don't need all that before, you know what I mean? You ain't even got wrinkles in your face yet. You just putting fillers and all kind of stuff in your face. Like, you look a mess. You look a mess. Okay. Hey, stylish. And you said I never seen Bonnie before the surgery. Um I seen like if you look back on like Blue Girls Club, like she was actually like a pretty girl. She was. She was a pretty girl. I mean, I'm not gonna say she ugly, but it's like just the surgeries, it didn't really help. Okay. I feel like she was prettier before the surgery for sure. For sure. Yes, hit that like, okay, please and thank you. You said Bonnie trying to be not Claire Huxtable. Right? Yeah, I think she kind of overdid it with the lip fillers for real, for real. I do. She ain't even need them for real. Like, girl, if you don't throw on some lip liner and call it a day, okay. But yeah, y'all. So that's what Bonnie Lachey had to say. Okay, and I don't know what happened for that to click in her head finally. Okay. Cause child, we've been trying to say this. We've been trying to tell you you look dumb, you look crazy, you look dumb, you look really dumb, okay? But yeah, nonetheless, she is bowing out of the circus, y'all. She says she don't want no parts. It's embarrassing. She even talked about Sean a little bit, talk about, oh, if you were so holier than thou, then you wouldn't be running back to him, okay? Which I think is I mean that's true. Okay. That is most definitely true. All right. But yeah, y'all, okay. So there is that. All right. Now, hmm. Yeah. Let's get into a little bit of this interview that Ronnie did, okay? I'm just going to play a little bit of it because he had talked about a little bit, he went into a little bit more details, um, regarding him and Krishan and all that, okay? So we're going to get into that. All right, give me 1 second here. Let's see. Honey. Okay, there we go. Um, Dang, hold on, y'all. Damn commercials. All right. Let me start right here. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. Fair use. All right, let's get into it.
Bro, thank you for having me.
Now I'm glad you here, brother. I'm glad you here. Shit, we gonna start from the top, man. Where you from, dog?
Anne Arundel County, Maryland. That's a pretty suburban community out in Anne Arundel County. I'm from Severn.
Big shout out to Severn, man. Shout out to Anne Arundel County, man.
For sure.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What was it? What was childhood like, man? What was it like growing up? What kind of childhood you had?
Man, it was rough, man. It was nothing special, but I'm grateful for my upbringing. I had a supportive family, a good mother. Father wasn't in the picture. You know, I ain't come up in the projects. I came up in the county, which is a suburban area. You know, it ain't all peaches and cream, but I definitely had a more fortunate situation than a lot of other people, you get what I'm saying? But like I say, it wasn't, everything is all ice cream, as my man's Kodak would say.
Nah, I can dig it. I can dig that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So look, man, we just gonna get straight to it, man. I know you from the whole Krishan. That's how you pronounce her name, Krishan.
Krishan. Yeah.
I know you from that whole situation, man. Listen, I want to get right into that, man. How did you meet Krishan?
So me and Krishan met in high school. We went to a school called Arundel High School. I didn't graduate from that school, however, I did go there for a little bit. I was initially going to a school, Meade High School, transferred over to Arundel, which is where Krishan was. Me transferring to Arundel, it was a big environmental change. However, I'm able to adapt. So I say all of that to say, me being a new kid at school, Krishan was already, popular at Arundel. So me being me, who I am, I stood out, and me and her initially had homeroom with each other once I transferred to Arundel. You get what I'm saying? And she was already like Instagram famous, model type vibe, you get what I'm saying? So she was always taking pictures, photogenic. So I was photogenic at the time too. I had a few things working in my favor. So, it was just two birds with one stone type of situation. High school sweethearts. It started off with me taking her pictures, and then it ultimately developed into all right, this is my photographer, into a flirt and into developing a relationship.
Damn, I ain't even know, brother. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So y'all was in a relationship. It's safe to say y'all was in a relationship.
Correct. She was my girlfriend. Initially, we was talking, the whole feeling each other out, seeing if she worthy of the girlfriend title. You get what I'm saying? You know, at the time, I didn't know what I know now. So I thought that she was worthy of the title. So I gave it to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so how long was y'all together?
I just got paid $60,000 for my car crash from using this app on my phone. And I don't know if you could see this, but it's called the Case Connect Compensation Calculator.
As far as like her being my girlfriend,
Yeah.
I asked her to be my girlfriend in 2017. And I didn't break up with her as in my girlfriend until 2020 of August, which was prior to her going onto the Blue Girls Club, which was Blueface's version of Bad Girls Club. I broke it off with her right before she went back to Cali for that. That was part of the reason she went to that show, because she ain't had nowhere to go, because me and her was done. So she went there hoping that she would change her situation, but also trying to better and further her career. Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you, you didn't like the idea of her going out there, that's why you broke up with her, or it was something else?
No, it was something completely different. So I had caught a body in 2019. Caught a body in the state of California. I'm able to speak on this because I was able to be acquitted from this murder under self-defense. So the state of California has justifiable and self-defense homicide. So due to the circumstances of the homicide, I was able to prove it was in self-defense. So, you know, I'm sorry, what was your question, boss man?
You are high as a fucking kite.
When I came home from the body, the homicide, I was mentally gone, physically gone, spiritually gone. I had to get myself back. So I was also financially gone. Murder 187 is one of the most expensive cases when it comes to criminal law. So myself, along with my family, lost a lot of finances behind this situation. You understand what I'm saying? So when I came home, I broke up with her, not initially breaking up with her, but as in a way of getting myself some space, because I don't know if you observed it, just, you know, over the course of the years of her dealing with Blueface, she's a naturally clingy, you know, woman. So she would try, you know, to be with me all day, every day, under me all day, every day. And I'm telling her, like, look, baby, I gotta get outside. I gotta go to work. If I don't go to work and put these 40 hours in, we don't eat. She wanted to be with me, putting my 40 hours in at work, and she was not an employee. So therefore, I could not make no money while I was dealing with her. It took me calling it quits with her, as I called it at the moment, a break. I said, baby, I need a break. I'm trying to get myself together, get my feet back up under me so we could be good out here. She, at the time, had a show that she went on, which was Ultimate Tag. It was like an obstacle course show. Went out in Cali and shot it. So she had some money coming in from, you know, her role on that show. However, we didn't know when that money was coming in. We was anticipating it, but we had no direct date of when we was gonna get it. You know what I mean? So it was like speculating something that may never come. I knew it was coming, but there was no definite on it. You get what I'm saying? So at the time, I was being a little bit impatient, and you know, the intention was to take a break so that I could get myself together. And along the course of that break, she's a naturally clingy person, like I said. So she found herself trying to fill the void that I gave her with another person. And unfortunately, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna say unfortunately because it's fortunate because the situation brought her to where she is today.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunate for me, you know, I lost my, you know, somebody that I loved very deeply at the time. You know, I lost my rider that I thought at the time. I lost my chick, man. Like, let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? This is a woman that I thought at the time was young and dumb. You know, I did think that I was gonna be with this woman for a long time. You get what I'm saying? I caught a murder and defended my case with self-defense, which is how I was able to beat it. And this woman was, you know, in that scenario. You get what I'm saying? So I say all of that to say that me and this lady had so much history, so much different experiences that it was overwhelming, you know, when I had to face the fact that she was moving on to bigger and better things.
Okay. I'm gonna take you back real quick, man. Tell me if you can, if you want to, how the self-defense case come about? How did that situation go down?
So we were moving to California. So I do music. So at the time I had just started as a music artist and she was doing TV.
One of the things students love about culinary school online with the Scofier is the toolkit. Our students can receive a starter kit of professional tools, including knives, a chef coat, and other basics to help them complete.
So at the time, based off of her circumstances, based off of my circumstances, it made the most sense to be in California, you know, to further our careers so that we could work. So we both from Maryland, we up and moved and went to Maryland. She was gonna do the college thing. The place, so we were moving from Maryland to California. We ended up needing a place to stay on the West Coast, coming from the East Coast. We ain't got no family out there. We ain't know nobody out there. So we trying to figure out where we gonna lay our heads. We can't sleep in this car for but so long. So the place where I caught my case ultimately is the place where Krishan planned on housing because she was going to college until she figured out everything else. She was going to wing the college situation with the room and board until she could figure out what she's doing as far as her career, because she always wanted to be famous. So that was her plan and she worked it. Unfortunately, the place that, you know, everything ultimately happened in, it was a college dorm housing. It was specifically aimed for college students. However, this was not on a college campus. This was not a college property. This was in my opinion, a brothel, a spot where.
Okay, so we already know that's not true. Okay. Shout out to Corey Lombardi because he clocked it. Okay. They literally were 9 hours away from where she was supposed to be going to college. Okay. Feather River, I think it was called Feather River Community College. Okay. So with this whole story, it just, I don't know. It don't make no sense. And what the hell he mean a brothel? Okay. It says a brothel is a house where men can visit 304s. Okay. Huh. Mighty interesting. He said, that's my story and I'm sticking to it, head ass. Okay. Ciao.
Men can come through and pay to have intercourse with women. Like, that's what it was in my opinion. And on the West Coast, pimping and pandering, prostitution is way more amplified than it is on the East Coast. Like, the East Coast is late when it comes to hoeing and pimping and pandering. And I found this out when I was in, men's central jail fighting the body. One of my cellies that I had at the time when I was in men's central jail, he was fighting a pimping and pandering charge. They throwing football jersey numbers for pimping and pandering out there.
That's right.
If you get caught pimping and pandering out there, you liable to catch 55 years, all for tricking. They don't play that shit in California. So, long story short, we was trying to move somewhere. The place we was trying to move was all bad. We didn't know. We was young. We ain't do no research. We ain't do no due diligence prior to moving into that place. And one thing led to another. But the intention was to go there because it was advertised as college housing. She was going to Santa Monica at the time. We was going to stay there while she was going to Santa Monica. I figure out my music. She figure out her modeling or acting career, whatever. And we going to get it how we get it. But that was the plan and that was the intention. However, that place was just all bad. But like I said, it was due to a lack of research, a lack of understanding the environment, understanding the whole board. I didn't know where I was at. I seen palm trees and got happy. And that's just real.
No doubt. All right, so bringing us back up to when she went to the Blueface show. Did you ever try to reach out to her and say, hey, look here, man, come back home? Or you just did you?
Yeah, nah. So initially, and it hurt my heart because Krishan, such a beautiful, energetic, athletic young woman. Prior to her going on that show, she was like an athletic type of, you get what I'm saying, female. Once she went on that show, it turned her into a beast. When she went on that show, Jaidyn Alexis, which is Blueface's initially, allegedly, first baby mother, Krishan already was ringing bells. So her name ring bells, you get what I'm saying? She's been doing what she's been doing for a long time. So Jaidyn got whiff of Krishan being one of basically Blue's best, contenders at the time.
Okay.
Through all of the females on the show. So Jaidyn ain't like it. She was intimidated by Krishan. Pulled up to the house where the filming was being done, where the show was being filmed at, with Blueface's sister. I think her name is Callie Way, some shit like that. Jaidyn Alexis and Callie pulled up to the blue mansion that was camouflaged, looking for Krishan. Chased Krishan out the mansion. When Krishan was running out the mansion, Blueface had a big unicorn in his house. He had a unicorn statue. When Krishan was trying to take off, get away from Jaidyn, bing, hit that tooth right on that pony statue. And that's why y'all know her as Rock today. So
here's how the average man's life would change if he used Pi for 5 days straight. Day 1, he would install Pi on.
She hit her. So Jaidyn and Callie was chasing her. They couldn't get her. Krishan on track. She fast. They couldn't catch her. Krishan let her tooth come out and kept running. Kept running. So, yeah, I'm sorry. What was you?
Did you reach out to her when she was out there, like when
So yeah, because when I seen that her tooth came out, I was still in protective mode over her at the time. So when I seen the tooth come out, I'm like, oh hell no! Like, what's going on? What is going on? Like, we losing teeth for clout. We losing our front teeth for clout. We losing our front teeth for what? A fake schoolyard crip. So once I seen her tooth come out due to everything that was going on. I was frustrated. I was angry. I wanted to address it. So, yeah, I talked to her after that.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to tell her, like, look, yo, you looking stupid. You look crazy. Bring your ass, even if you ain't gonna bring your ass home, just so you won't think you gotta come back to me. You ain't gotta come back to me. But get your ass out that house. Get away from that show. You don't need that show to be successful. You're gonna be successful without that show. You brought the light to that show. You made that show what it is. She's so in her own head, she thinking that she needed Blueface to get to where she is today. And in a sense, she did, but she didn't. Chrisean always had the star power. She always had that light within her. She was manipulated by the wrong people, and it turned into a whole nother thing. But she always had what it takes to be a star alone without being attached to a Blueface or a Ronnie though, or etc. So yes, I was concerned. Yes, I reached out, but she knows that when I come, I'm coming. So she avoided me. She didn't want to address it because she knew I was going to really address it. But she, at the time, and I salute her for it, she played her cards right because she knew that if she did, she potentially have a legacy. Now she's Chrisean Rock. Now she's the crazy female with no tooth on the internet. Prior to that, you know, she was just a beautiful track girl on the internet. So once she seen her moment and somebody to believe in her, she ran with it. But the thing is, Chrisean knows me just like I know her. And with that being said, she knew that if she linked up with me at that moment in time, she would not be Chrisean Rock today. And that's me being transparent, and that's me being humble. Why do I say that? Because I would not have let Chrisean stay at that house knowing that she's in danger, all with the interest of, furthering this show, furthering leading these girls astray. I'm a reality type of guy. I don't go for the stuff that's on the internet in front of our face that people ignore. I address stuff. So she knows I was going to address it. And she knew if I addressed it, that was going to be her ticket to fame. That was going to be her ticket to riches. That was going to be her ticket to Blueface, which could have potentially been her ticket to Zeus, which is her ticket to whatever is next for her. So Chrisean is a thinker. She plays dumb. She plays stupid. Chrisean thinks. Chrisean know if she would have came back home and got Ronnie involved, she wouldn't have been Chrisean Rock today.
Have you heard? There's a gift for everyone at JCPenney's mystery sale. If you go in store, you can get up to an extra 50% off.
Indeed. What was it like witnessing your high school sweetheart crash out, essentially? Blueface tattoos, cases, just all kind of fuckery on the internet. What was that like, though? I'm sitting there empathizing with you.
It was overwhelming. but it wasn't surprising. It was overwhelming because I was surprised she was doing all of these things, knowing that I just defended myself along with her hind pox and came home from it. To knowing that she quickly jumped ship without any respect, any communication, it was devastating. It was devastating.
All right, so let's fast forward, man. Since you saw her go into the show, right? What was the next time you saw Krishan after that? I'm talking about in person. What was the next time that you saw her in person and y'all was together? Or how did that come to be?
So me and Krishan at the time, up until Junior was born, me and Krishan had a really good relationship. We had a really good relationship as far as understanding each other and not crossing boundaries. I was around Krishan this whole time up until Junior's birth. But
so she was like flying back and forth. She was sound like creeping. Or?
Yes, but she was also working out here. They were doing a lot of the Crazy in Love in Baltimore.
So this is why she was with Blueface.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So around the holidays at this one specific time when Junior was possibly conceived, Blue was at home with Jaidyn. Krishan was with me. Picked her up from the airport, staying at Red Roof Inn as much as I can. Stopped staying there when the money ran out. Went to go stay with one of my homegirls. Her name AJ. AJ's my homegirl. We used to go stay at her. She used to have a spot on Light Street, Baltimore City, downtown. Used to be staying right there. So, I'm sorry, what was your question again?
The question was, you answered it. The question was, when was the next time you saw her?
So after
everything,
after the show,
after the show, yep, after the show, after she
so
left,
I was seeing her like all the time. Like it wasn't like it wasn't like a long period of time of me not seeing her. Like basically, like anytime I went to Cali or anytime she came to Maryland, I was seeing her.
So it was all good between y'all.
Yeah, everything was good.
Yeah.
It was frequent. Everything was perfectly fine up until Junior physically was born.
Okay. So let's get into that, man. Junior is a major concern of yours, rightfully so. As any potential father or father would be.
Yes.
How sure are you that that's your son? Let me say this: everybody I talk to, or I've heard talk about the topic, they're like, man, boy look like him. Yeah, man.
I will say this, Flight. I, for the longest, was convincing myself that Junior's not mine. Until it came to my understanding from people within the Krishan Rock, the Krishan Rock team, it came to my understanding like, bro, that's your baby, that's your kid, woo woo. So I'm like, I thought about it. Really thought about it. But then I started paying attention how certain things were addressed and how certain things were went about. And it started to raise red flags. It started to raise my concern. And it started to make me think like, is it a chance of him being mine? Because at first, I'm not gonna lie, man, I was forcing myself to not pay attention to it, to ignore everything that's going on. But as of lately, I've been developing somewhat of what I believe to be a spiritual connection with Junior.
Mm-hmm.
And I personally feel like,
check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Okay, you ready? All right, $118 for car.
the reason why I can't just sleep and lay down and not worry about it is because he's my son. But I know that it's my job to find out if he's my son or not.
Mm-hmm.
It's just hard because I wish that she was able to work with me as an adult.
So y'all had that conversation. She's not willing to take a DNA test.
So Junior was born September 3rd, 2023. I seen Krishan September 2nd, 2023. I was with her right when her water broke. She never started acting a specific type of way until Junior was born.
Mm.
But Krishan is the type of person, whenever she starts to lack control, she starts lashing out. I'm not a controllable type of guy. That rubbed her the wrong way, and things, I guess if you want to say, escalated.
Mm. You think that she doesn't want to, get a DNA test or possibly find out the baby is not Blueface's because she wants to stay in Blueface's good graces?
Yes, but also I feel like she wants to be famous that bad that she's willing to disregard Junior's biological father to attach him to Blue in hopes of staying relevant, in hopes of staying famous. But what she lacks is an understanding that if she be a mother to the fullest extent, the fullest capacity, and she be Krishan Rock like she's always been, she's going to be successful. She doesn't need Blueface to be Krishan Rock. She's already Krishan Rock, but she's such a diehard, loyal type of girl. I feel like she admires this guy so much for what he did for her career, as far as putting her on the next level, the next pedestal. She can't move over him. She can't move past him because she's a loyal type of person. She may not be loyal to you in a sense of, oh, I ain't gonna get his pussy up. But if you do something highly beneficial to her career, she will do right by you, and she will respect you, and she will walk on eggshells when it comes to you. And that's just the type of person she is. So that's why I think it's potentially so hard for her to just come out and like, hey, this is Ronnie's kid, because now we got her $1 million baby. It's going to go from allegedly $1 million baby, whatever, to a $0 baby. And it's kind of disrespectful, and it's kind of degrading, because why is Junior's value going to zero just because he's my son? He's still a $1 billion baby. He's still a $1 million baby. He's just not a Blueface baby. So what I'm not understanding is why people keep trying to play on my intelligence. I'm not stupid. I know what's going on. And I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I'm going to address it. However, I need people to stop telling me I'm clout chasing. I need people to stop making me feel less of a man for trying to establish paternity. Whether the paternity is in my favor, his favor, they favor, whoever favor. Once I establish the paternity without it having anything to do with Zeus, I can move on because I got my clarity. But right now, ain't no brakes. It's all gas, no brakes. Until I see the paper saying that you are or you are not the father, I'm not going to chill. Junior, when I was at Arundel Mills Mall, Junior was in that mall in a baby outfit, right? But Junior ain't had no blanket. Junior ain't have no coat. Junior ain't have no hoodie. It's cold as shit outside on Black Friday. It was cold as shit outside. Junior's out there with nothing, man. He ain't got no blanket. He ain't got no heater. He ain't had no stroller. And it's concerning when people are keep excusing this baby boy's health with a messed up individual. People are sitting here making it seem like it's okay for the way that this girl is treating Junior. This girl dead wrong. She's not addressing this kid's health. She's not taking it serious. This girl had this baby with the intention of keeping the nigga. The baby ain't gonna keep the nigga. The money is going what's keeping the nigga. Don't let that go over your head. And I'm not going to lay down and be the man that be like, oh, I'm not on the birth certificate. Kid's expensive. It ain't my problem. No, because Junior is suffering. Junior is suffering every day. He around her family. They full of molesters, rapists, killers, and some more shit. I remember Krishan telling me her granddad used to make all of them, no, her grandmother used to make all of the girls lay down in the bed in a gown with no underwear. Letting their grandfather go play in their goodies. Chastity Malone, or whatever her name is, Chastity has the CPS looking for her right now as we speak. Chastity got the CPS looking for her because she can't keep her kids from eating dope.
Now made from Daya Oat Cream Blend.
Uber made a big mistake, allegedly not doing thorough enough background checks on its drivers. And now, certain Uber and Lyft riders may qualify for
Chastity got charges from the Child Protective Services of the state of Maryland, whoever charged people. The CPS is looking for her right now because she like to let her kids eat dope.
Is that allegedly?
No.
You want to say allegedly?
No.
You just want to say to be safe?
Well, we can say allegedly, but this is public record in the state of Maryland.
Okay.
So you can Maryland case search it.
I just want to make sure we good.
This is public record in the state of Maryland.
Okay.
Maryland, you can case search somebody by their first and last name. Chastity allegedly has charges for letting her kids eat heroin cut with fentanyl. She has charges for letting her kids eat methadone. And this is the individual that y'all have around Krishan, that y'all have around Junior. And I'm supposed to be all right with that? That's just one individual. We got another individual who's highly red flag. Tessa. Her sister Tessa. Tessa act like she the chef of Chocolate City. She be through Longwood and Dukeland. She used to have a little house in Chocolate City in the Jacks. She used to sell dinners out her backyard. Tessa is so messed up in the head. She tried to discipline her son, and it resulted in her biting his nose. Her son lost skin from his nose because his own mother bit his nose. This is some crazy shit. This is some fucked up shit. Some shit that I don't even like speaking on. And it's fucked up because I can't just sit and let Junior suffer.
Let me ask you. You spoke on it, touched on it. What the fuck happened Black Friday, man? It was everywhere, man. Clips of the altercation situation was all over social media. Break down what happened, dog.
I got a message. I got a call from somebody. Somebody said, yo, your baby mother in the mall, she got your son. Boop, boop, boop. Pull up to the mall, walk around the mall a few times. Never seen her. I got a case going on of me trying to establish paternity. Trying to serve her these papers. She's evading these papers, which is why she called the police on me. I can't directly serve her. So I'm trying to have someone serve her. That was my attempt at the mall, which was blown out of proportion, which is all over the internet. So she hit me. Excuse me. So my cousin hit me. He's like, yo, I see your baby mother. I see Julia. They in the mall. Hang up on them, go to the mall. Walk around the mall a few times, didn't run into her. It just so happens that I checked my Instagram DM. When I checked my Instagram DM, there's a text saying Subway Hanover, which is the Subway inside of Rundle Mills Mall, which is where I found her. She basically talking to me from a third-party account. She makes fake pages to keep herself in the algorithm. She makes fake pages, like, comment, share from fake pages to keep herself in the algorithm. That's what she does. She knows how to work social media. So what she did, I'm getting off track, man. Help me, Flight.
Yeah. The night of Black Friday, man, the mall.
So I found her at Subway. She sent me the DM saying like, "Oh, go live," and blah 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 blah. So I'm like, "The fuck? Why is a burner account telling me to go live, telling me Subway, blah 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 blah?" So I'm like, all right, somebody running a play on me. I know this Krishan. Telling me to come to Subway. I know it's Krishan. Telling me to go live and look for it. I know it's Krishan. I go to Subway. Guess who I find? Krishan. I found Krishan. And guess who else I found? Junior. I found Krishan and Junior. And when I found Krishan and Junior, I looked at them. Krishan acted like she did not know me. In reverse. She acted like she did not know me. Ran into the storage room in Subway. Tried to hit me with a rack of bread, bunch of footlongs, Italian herb and cheese, wheat bread, flat bread, all that shit. She tried to hit me with a rack of bread, bro. Footlong. $5 footlong.
Now they $6.
Oh, they $6 now? God damn. Inflation crazy. Economy crazy. But man, she tried to hit me with the rack of bread, man. So that's why I had my phone out, because it's he say, she say. So now it's your word versus my word. So fortunately, had that phone out, showed everything that happened. And if anybody goes to the video on my page, you can see when my arm, like when the camera shakes for a second, that's when I got hit by, you know, the rack of bread. So her friend Crystal was there. Crystal was holding Junior. Crystal walked from the back.
Building your online business? Go to Wix.com and set up your store on a single integrated platform. Add products
of the subway, which is where like the cleaning and sink is and all this extra stuff. She walks to the registers and passes Junior over the register to the rest of their posse in an attempt to make it seem like, oh, I'm trying to grab him, like I'm trying to swab him, like I'm trying to do anything aggressive to Junior. I never attempted to grab Junior. I never attempted to touch Krishan. I completely kept my composure and kept my hands to myself. Krishan starts pulling the Uno reverse. I don't know you. I don't know you. Security. He's harassing me. He's harassing me. So we behind the counter in Subway. They putting cheesesteaks together, Italian cold cut, chicken bacon ranch. They putting shit together. Why are we back here? We don't got no business back here. We're loitering. We're trespassing. Let's dip. I'm the only logical thinking adult. So I say, you know what? This ain't got nothing to do with Subway. They trying to make footlongs and shit. If we ain't getting no footlongs, let's get up out of here. So we got up out of Subway. Okay, cool. We find the nearest entry exit point. Arundel Mills Mall to the point now is set up at every perimeter with security and police due to the rise of crime in DC, Maryland, Virginia, especially with our youth. The crime is crazy right now. It's only going up. So long story, I say all of that to say, I went to the mall. You have to provide an ID or you can't be in there. 18 or over to be by yourself, 21 and over to have people with you plus ones. If you're not 18, you're not coming in the mall. And that's what it is. You come in there if you want, you're going to get locked up for loitering, trespassing. Play if you want. They're not playing out there and running. They're going to lock you up. So we go to the nearest exit entry and there's a security and police. She tells the police, he's harassing me, he's stalking me, he's harassing me, I don't know him, he's harassing me. So now I'm like, I'm appalled. I am like highly, and when I say highly, I mean highly disappointed. I watched this girl say she don't know me. I watched this girl say that I'm stalking her, harassing her. And I watched this girl talk to the pigs in my face all at once. Yes, I was devastated, disappointed, angry, frustrated, hurt. I was all of that. And she got security and law enforcement involved. At that point, when they got involved, I had to de-escalate the situation. I'm on probation. If I catch any charges or get in any criminal contact with the police, you know what that means? Back to the slam and no MC Hammer. Already been there. I'm not going back. So
So you ain't catch no charge that night.
no.
Good.
But somehow that situation, so when she went to the police and the security, they initially knew who she was, Krishan Rock. She had her chains on, all that. The security guard knew who she was, felt the need to protect her. Boom. From the gate, he getting physical with me, putting his hands on me. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go this way, let's go this way, let's go outside. Threatening me to come outside, saying he's gonna do this to me, gonna do that to me, gonna do this to me, gonna do that to me. Where I'm from, we don't talk. We step, ask questions later. With that being said, I'm not going outside with you, bro. Why? Because all you're gonna do is call the police, and all you're gonna do is get me locked up, and all you're gonna do is help me not get my paternity for my son. So I had to pull a chess move. Yeah, I'm embarrassed. Yeah, I am, somewhat ashamed for just how that whole situation went down. I never want to make it seem like I'm potentially putting Junior in danger, or myself, or anybody else. And unfortunately, that's how that situation went. I went to address something as an adult, and I met up with some kids. And instead of the problem being resolved as it could have been privately, it became a bigger problem, a more amplified problem, a problem with a bigger microscope that makes you wonder, like, all right, what's really going on here? So at the mall, I was trying to see Krishan and my son to see if I could address things away from the internet in a private manner and fast, expeditiously. I'll pay for it. She wasn't hearing none of that. She wasn't feeling none of that. And she wasn't with none of that. So she just passed on it.
Yeah.
And yeah, like my train.
Nah, you good. Hey, look here, man. So, I got exactly what you're saying. And you did bring clarity to the situation. You went there as an adult and you met up with some kids. That's a great summary right there.
Yeah, man. So I was being threatened by the security, was being I was being tested to get out of character with somebody that I know ain't on my level. That security guard ain't on my level. The security guard, I'm not better than him, I'm not judging him, but that security guard, he ain't where I am mentally, physically, spiritually, or none of that. So with that being said, I was just frustrated the way that everything played out. I didn't put my hands on nobody, didn't touch nobody. And I ultimately was pushed over some water and fell on my behind. And to everybody, it's funny, but to me, I'm just trying to establish paternity. I'm just trying to see if this boy is mine or not. I'm just trying to see if he's okay. just trying to see if we can resolve this without anything escalating or getting out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, it's a human. At the end of the day, it's a baby that is involved. And he don't deserve none of this. He don't deserve to be manipulated. He don't deserve to be exploited. None of this.
Mm-hmm.
And oh man.
Nah. It's good, bro. That's heavy. It's real heavy, man. Shit. I wish you the best of luck with the situation, man. And if it's worth anything, man, you know, seeing you in person and hearing you in person, I feel like you a genuine dude. I don't see no clout chasing whatsoever, man. And I hope, you know, everything work out regardless if Junior's yours or not, man. But we appreciate you sliding through. Yeah, man. We're gonna definitely get you back up here. We're gonna definitely get some more work in. Tell the people they can find you.
Yeah, man. I'm on YouTube at Prophet Ronnie. I'm on Instagram at Ronnie.do. I just want to let y'all know, man, don't ever forget it's a privilege to be a parent. It's a privilege to be a parent. Junior's future, Junior's life, it doesn't need to depend on a career. Junior deserves to know his potential biological family without anybody's career being in consideration. We should be putting this child first. We should be putting this boy first. And I just want to let y'all know whether it go my way or if it don't go my way. I just need closure.
Absolutely.
And I know everybody won't understand it. Everybody don't have a father. Everybody ain't a stand-up individual. However, I'm doing this to save Junior. I'm doing this to bring light to child neglect, bring light to child abuse, bring light to the false prophets that are dwelling amongst us, that are inspiring our community. I don't want our community, and I definitely don't want Junior to be dealt the unfortunate side of the cards. And unfortunately, it seems like that's the way that this is going. So with that being said, I just want to let everybody know, man, that we gonna save Junior and we gonna get it done. Whether it's through a court order or God's order, it's gonna get done. And Junior will be saved, whether he's mine, Blues, or whose. So thank you, Flight, for having me. Thank you for giving me a platform to shed light on my situation. Thank you for everybody somewhat listening, somewhat trying to give me a chance to be there for Junior.
Mm-hmm.
All I want to do is be there for Junior and help him develop into the beautiful young man that he is. And I don't have any intention of linking back up with Krishan. I'm not a bitter ex that's trying to get that old thing back. I literally just want the best for this boy.
Mm.
And you can hate me for it, or you can love me for it.
Mm-hmm.
But with God with me, nothing can stand against me. And it's sincerely from Prophet. Follow me at Ronnie.do on Instagram, Prophet Ronnie on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel. I'm out.
Boom, we out, man.
Okay. Mm. That was interesting, y'all. Okay. I started to pause it. I was like, we'll watch the rest, but then we only had like 10 minutes left. So I was like, we might as well let it ride. We might as well just let it play, honey. But yeah, he said some very interesting things, okay? To me, it is giving that he is very much still in love with that girl, okay? I mean, it's giving, although we've come to the end of the road, still I can't let go. Looking ass, okay? That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving to me, okay? And then, like, this is why I be side-eyeing Ronnie, because a lot of the stuff that he said, it's just the story keeps switching. Okay, the story keeps switching. He's still sticking to his story with the whole, Geronimo incident. May he rest in peace. Okay, but like, um, we already figured out that that was definitely not student housing. Okay, um, so I think he's more so just sticking to that story because you know he has to. Like, that's how he got out of his red rum charge. Okay. And then he's all trying to give her flowers and stuff, which is fine, okay? But I mean, like, dude, why, like, I don't know. He was kind of doing a little much. I was like, okay, yeah. Yeah, he's still low key like feeling some type of way about this girl, okay? For sure is that, I mean, to me, that's what it was given, okay? um But yeah, y'all, very interesting. But I will say, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie. I do, after that interview, you could tell, like, obviously he's hurt, okay? He's hurt. He's feeling some type of way. And he literally just wants to know if that's his son or not. And you know what? I'm not gonna be mad at that, okay? I'm not gonna crucify him for that, but sometimes I don't know. It do be giving. He just be wanting. I don't know. I can't tell with this man. Okay, I can't tell with this man. Like, and then he calling himself a prophet, child. I am so sick of these Bible thumpers. Okay, these Bible thumpers that swear they just, they are delivered, honey. Okay.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Like, okay. Now, if you want, everybody has their own relationship we got, but I don't know, like with like specifically with like Ronnie and Krishan, like I don't know. You can't sit here and preach like you already done broke damn near all the commandments, okay? Like, I'm just saying, like, sir, okay? You literally like unalive somebody. Okay. Now he's talking about it was for self-defense. It was because of self-defense, but his family is saying otherwise. Okay. And I'm gonna believe people that have been around him, versus somebody that he literally just met that day, you know, literally offered them to take a shower and all kind of stuff. All right. Y'all was literally praying with this man, like maybe hours before it even happened. Like, what? And okay. No, no. Um, but yes. How do y'all feel about this? Like, do y'all feel like he's being sincere? Do y'all feel like he's like just doing it for attention? I really want to know how y'all feel, because me personally, I can't call it. I can't call it. I feel like it's kind of like sometimes during like some parts of the interview, it did kind of seem like he was being genuine, especially towards the end. It kind of seemed like he was like tearing up a little bit or something like that. Okay. But Other times, just like, I don't know. Okay. I don't know. All right. And like I told y'all before, I'm side-eyeing everybody at this point. Okay. Everybody in the circus. Okay. For real. For real. Because you just can't tell what their true intentions are half the time. Okay. And I do hope he is being genuine because, yes, like, if it does so happen to come out that he is the father, that's great. That's great news for Junior. I feel like, even though Ronnie's a little unhinged himself, okay, let's just be honest here. All right, I do feel like he would step up and be, a good father and do do right by Junior. Okay, absolutely. All right. Hold on. Let me check the comments here. Let me see what y'all were saying. Um, he did say Christine, child. Christine is crazy. Hey Maria, hey love. He said Blueface said when they met she had a backpack and some cleats, right? Sure did. Sure did. You said he's still mentally gone, can't think. Yes, he is. You know. And you say they lived on Fig, and that is a 304 Stroll Main Drag in Los Angeles. Child, that apartment wasn't for no student housing. Exactly. Exactly. I'm like, boy, why are you lying? Okay. Why are you lying? You said that in July. Exactly. I live in LA, graduated from the college, LATCC. That was next door to the building they talking about. That is not a brothel building. Oh wow. I knew he was lying about that. He keeps talking about it was like a brothel, like it might have been a couple 304s up in there, but I don't, not buying it. Okay. Not buying it. He said clearly she was his first love, so he is still being bamboozled by her yet, but there's no excuse for Blueface. Exactly. That is a good point, darling. Okay. Hello. For real. Yeah, still covering for her child. I'm like, is he really kissing her ass right now? That's her problem now. Everybody kissing her ass, not telling her the real, okay? For real. He said, why she run if she's so damn tough, right? No, for real, okay? And then he was like low-key giving her sympathy for losing her tooth. That was nobody's fault but Krishan, okay? Okay, she's the one who decided to take off running. Okay, and she slipped on a banana or something and her tooth came out. Okay. Like that was nobody's fault. So I don't understand that part. I don't understand why you feel bad for that. Okay. And Jaidyn wouldn't have even pulled up if she wasn't on live all over her man. Okay. Okay, for real. Like she was doing the most. I showed y'all that video a while ago. Like she really was all over Blueface, like just doing way too much. Okay. And so Jaidyn pulled up. But notice he said Jaidyn and Callie pulled up, okay? Because remember, Krishan was always talking about, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bitches. No, it wasn't. Okay. Child, putting 10 on like 50, okay? He said, so were you the one that she was calling and said blew up to be robbed? I was thinking that. The way he was saying it, he had details and everything, honey. I'm like, oh yeah, that was him in them texts. And he done caught a body before, so it's like, what's another one to him? Okay, that was her quote unquote hitter. Okay, for real, for real. He said, nah, she jumped on the phone and called him to come 187. Jaidyn, exactly. Jaidyn and Callie, honey, sure did, and get Blueface robbed. I will never forget that. Okay. That's why, like, yeah, Blueface, you gotta be slow to even continue messing with that girl, okay? For real. It's like she literally tried to get you robbed, tried to unalive your baby mama. Like, that's somebody you definitely should have steered clear away from, okay? Seriously. Seriously, that's crazy. He said, I'm trying to root for Ronnie, but I hate that he's still protecting that beast. I'm weak. Right. He is low-key, huh? He sure is. He said, why he telling half of the story? Right. Okay. Yes, that part. He said, okay, we've been tagging your ass, clocking it all. For you, Ronnie, you are late to the game. We made you aware. Exactly. Hey, Belinda. Hey, love. He said the sad part is that they really think she is smart, but they just need to admit that they are the only ones she's outsmarted and cost them both their freedom. That part. Hello? Okay. Ciao. Yes, yes. Save Junior. Absolutely. He said, ask his mammy. She the one who disabled your son. So where was her loyalty to Junior? Exactly. Okay, for real. Let's see. You said, I just don't understand how the entire circus can just sit back and watch this innocent baby get neglected and abused just so they can get clicks and views, right? Yeah, man. Exactly. They just ignoring it, honey. Okay. That's the part I don't get either, honey. But child, I guess they just legally blind, okay?
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
I'm just like, it's a different kind of world with me. Okay? And I see things the way I'm supposed to. Sometimes.
Okay. I think it's safe to say they not like us, y'all. They not. They different. They different, honey. Okay, for real. Yes, hit that like, okay? Yes, yes. You said, please give this man a DNA, please. Right. I mean, let's see. Yeah, so like next Wednesday. Yeah, next Wednesday, I guess he should get word on that paperwork that he allegedly filed, okay? He said he could request a maternity test at the Mitchell Courthouse in Maryland, but he talks about everyone else. Yeah, he was. He always talking about the sisters and like the history in their family and stuff like that. But I think he does that to kind of like, show people why he's concerned for Junior. But child, I don't know if it was the trees or what, but he was low key. At one point, he was like doing a lot. Okay. He was doing a lot. Yeah, super hurt. That man is hurt, honey. Ciao. Hey, Frip girl. Hey, love. You say you get a psychological evaluation and you get a psychological evaluation, both the Malones and Porters, right? All of them, child. Everybody in the circus. Okay. Okay, for real. Notice how he softened his voice when he said he found her. Yes, he sure did. He sure did. He still loved that tramp and do. Okay. You could tell, honey. Child, amaze. Oh my goodness. Yes, he definitely does. You could tell just like how he was talking about her and stuff like that. Like, oh yeah. Yeah, but I mean they was messing around according to him until like up until last year. So okay, he need to snap out of it. He said, what is he on? Right. Well, that boy was high as hell, okay? Let me tell you. High.
You are high as a fucking kite.
I'm not high.
Joe, you said can't handle a security guard, but want to handle Blue. I'm weak, right? Oh my gosh, right. You said the biggest thing Ronnie is struggling with is the fact that he thought they was plotting on Blue. Whole time Rock was scheming on them both. He can't believe she did it to him, right? Yeah, that's a good point, princess. That part. He said, "This young man is so hurt. I wish I could give him a hug." Yeah, he is hurt. You could tell. He really honestly needs to go, like, honestly, I feel like he needs to go to like some sort of therapy. I feel like that would be beneficial for him. Honestly, like, I do feel like he needs that because you could tell he's probably been through a lot. I mean, he's obviously been through, some traumatic situations. Now, I'm not going to sympathize with him too much because it's like you still shouldn't have took that innocent man's life. Okay, I still think that whole story is fishy. I don't believe that it was self-defense. I really don't. I think it was some other stuff going on. I mean, it's just so many holes in the story. And then, um, you know, I think it was Krishan that was saying, "Oh, they was hot, like they was high out of their mind and stuff like that." So it's like I think they just did something like I think they just did something, it wasn't in their right mind. Okay, for real. For real. I don't believe it. I don't believe it was self defense, but obviously that's his story and he's sticking to it, because that's what he told him peoples, okay? Like for real. He said, "No, she go to court tomorrow. I hope she gets served in papers for the DNA test tomorrow." Right. Does she go to court tomorrow? I thought they had court like a day or two ago. I may be wrong though. But yeah, I'm not too sure about that. And you said, "I'm not understanding what is attracting these men to this girl. All she offers is stink energy, literally and figuratively." Right. He said all he had to do was on Monday, he could have called their sheriff office and tell them she's in that county and they would try to serve that. Yeah, that's a good point, Belinda. That is definitely a good point. Let's see. I personally don't think he wants her. I feel like he feels very betrayed and he don't recognize her anymore. She changed up. Lucky for her, she wasn't dealing with real gangsters because she would be laid down by now. Right, princess. That part. Um, you said, "I must say that he's very well spoken. They need to get hypnotized and finally be done with that girl or boy." Right, Prip girl. Yeah, yeah, he was very well spoken. I was actually low key surprised at some parts because I'm like, oh wow, that actually made sense. Like when he said all that stuff about, oh, she don't want to admit that I'm the father because, you know, that would ruin her attachment to Blue and she stuck with him to further herself, which I very much so believe. Okay, absolutely, absolutely. All right. I think she just seen an opportunity, like, oh, this dude is rich. This dude, like I'm gonna cling on to him. I'm gonna attach myself to him, and I'm gonna be rich too, and I'm gonna live that lifestyle I've always wanted. Man, I'm telling y'all, we don't watch so many lives where she was basically like, remember when I showed y'all that live? She was in that apartment that she was living in with Janet and I think Marsh too. They was in an apartment. She was like, "Oh, I can't. This ain't me. I don't want to live. I want to live there. I want to go over there." She was even talking about because I think Janet. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about. But even Janet was like trying to because remember Janet was the one that was putting her on, getting her in the studio, all kind of stuff. And Janet was telling her about this studio or whatever, and she was showing her pictures of it. And I guess the dude, the producer or whatever, had a studio in like his mansion or whatever. She's like, "Oh yeah, I want to live there. I'm gonna live there." That like, damn, you like this girl want to live in a mansion so bad. Okay, let's not forget when she was on Blue Girls Club, like really, really like way too excited about being in the mansion. Like you could tell she ain't never had nothing. Okay. And that's the thing with like when people didn't come from nothing, then they get a little bit of money and start to act like they better than everybody else. That is the worst kind of people. I'm telling you. Like you ain't got a humble bone in your body, okay? Hey, for real. For real, that's crazy. Yes, he is still protecting her. He is. Mm-mm-mm. He said she pulled that narc move on him. He unalived the man, then thought they were, excuse me, ride or die while she was with Blue. Then she ghosted him after baby was born. Yep. Sure did. Now, I don't believe that he was there at the, like, he been saying he was at the birth. Do y'all believe that? Because I don't. I don't. I mean, the girl was live, for crying out loud, while she was giving birth. Like, it was no Ronnie in the background. It was no Ronnie in sight. So I do think he is lying about that, in my opinion. Okay. She sure did confess. She sure did. Okay. That part, princess. Hey, Crow. Hey, love. He said, I think two things could be true. I want, and it can be for attention, and also can be he's battling within himself and he just wants to air her out, but he holds back and then he ends up airing her. Yeah, that's true. Right? And Ronnie was higher than my mortgage. Oh my gosh, right. Who really unalived that man? She slipped and said it was her more than once also. Exactly. That part. I really honestly think that he's covering for her. I do. I do, because just the story don't even make sense. Like the whole, like it's inconsistent. It's inconsistent. And I think that he's covering up for her. He love that girl that much that he's willing to lie for the girl, okay? You know, that's crazy. He said my theory is that he believes it was self-defense because Christian plays victim. Yeah. So he thought that he was really trying to protect her. Yep. My other theory is that she pulled the pal. Yeah, that's a good point too, Black Orchid. Definitely loves to play victim and plays it well. I mean, she do. Okay, well enough to have a pretty, a large fan base that still like makes excuses for this girl, okay, or feels bad for her, literally be like, oh, like I'm about to shed a tear, and okay, all right. It's crazy. He said, I think he's battling with his inner demons and waking up to the fact that this girl really never cared for him. And he's questioning everything now, but it's probably only so much he can legally say. Yeah, that's true. And it has been also, I think it's because a lot of people have been in his ear, like trying to tell him that they feel like Junior is his son. Okay. I'm talking about a lot of people. All right. Now, I don't know, y'all. I can't really tell if he looks like Junior, I mean not Junior, Ronnie or Blueface, okay? I really can't call it. um, but child, I do feel like, hey, I mean, could it be Ronnie's? I mean, yeah. Okay. Cuz I definitely believe she was sleeping with him. Oh yes. Oh yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, um I don't know, y'all, but I'm not gonna lie. I do more so feel like that is Blueface's child, okay? Um, but I guess we shall see. Like I said, I think next Wednesday, I guess he will get word as to like, the whole test that he had requested through the courts. Okay, so we should see pretty soon here. Well, if she complies, because she loves to run. Okay, she a runner, she a track star. All right. So yeah, shall be interesting. It shall be interesting. Um, let's see. You say kind of wish Jaidyn would call CPS. It would be the most credible source right now. Child. You said, am I the only person who heard Ronnie say that her family is full of druggies? Yeah, and yeah, unalivers was the unalivers. Ronnie is lying for her, and his conscience is getting to him. And Krishan don't give a f about that, baby. Yes, that's a good point. He did say that. He did say that, which is very interesting. Okay, maybe he was talking about Mookie. I mean, he didn't have. I think he's locked up for attempted red rum. I don't think he actually took somebody's life. But I don't know. Maybe he was talking about Mookie, but he could very much so be talking about a Krishan. Okay, that's a good point. Okay. Definitely could be it. Hey Ari. Hey love. He said I don't believe it was Ronnie at all. That red rum. Yes. I think she did it and he took the charge. Yeah, that is what is eating at him right now with the way she's moving. Exactly. Yes. I totally agree. Virgo. Yeah, everyone's trying to protect that they're right. Right. And she got her 15 minutes and back to square one with cleats and trash bags. He was not in that room. Exactly. Lisa cut the cord. Charlotte, not Skittles, was upset because Rock asked her first. He must have came later. Yeah, exactly. He was definitely not there during the birth. You know, I don't know. Like that would be kind of crazy. Like, what? Why are you at? You know what I mean? Like, why would you even be around somebody pregnant that's allegedly pregnant with somebody? I don't know. Somebody else's child. Like, okay, interesting. Interesting. You said that's Papa Blues, baby. Child, at this point, it's anybody, baby child. Okay. The milkman, the paper boy, okay.
Pick up! It's my baby, boss. He's lying. I'm the father of that baby, boss. Boss, I'm that baby's daddy. Any fool can see that baby belongs to me. I want it different. That little rascal belonged to me.
Proud to say, boss, I'm that baby's daddy.
I be the paw, boss.
I'm the paw of that there youngin', boss.
I'm the pappy.
Joe, at this point, okay? Like, for real. For real. Like, you never know. She might be one of them girls, one of them girls on Maury that be bringing like 20 different dudes and none of them be the father. Like, girl, goddamn. Okay. Like, sheesh. For real. Amazed. You said Blue has denied and insulted the poor baby. I honestly hope it's Blue just because they deserve each other. I am so weak. Right. Not has Barkley been swabbed. You know what? Y'all play too much. I cannot.
Wow.
Y'all are hilarious. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. When Blueface first said that, when I tell y'all I fell out, like, no, he did not say Charles Barkley. I'm done. I am done. Like, child, amazed. You said, but it's all around looking sad for the child, and no one is advocating for Junior besides Ronnie. So I respect him. Yeah, that part. Yeah, for saying what we all can see as a child in need of help. Yes, that part, truth. That part, I do like the fact that he is advocating for Junior because, yeah, like you said, nobody else is doing it. Not even his own mama. Nobody, his aunties, cousins, nobody. Okay. I will say Janet was a little bit okay. But other than that, it's more so just been Ronnie. Okay. For real, for real. So yes, I definitely will, I definitely respect him for that. Absolutely. Regardless, because he could have waited until the test was done, but it's like he's like, ain't no waiting. If that's my child, I'm gonna speak up. And so it's just like, hey, can't fault that man for that, you know. So I will give him that. I will give him that. He said no, he's talking about Chastity and her baby daddy. He got him. Oh, yeah, that's a good point too, Coco. Yes. Yeah, Chastity did low key set that man a trauma up. Sure did. He said Rocket see Charles Barkley. Yes, that was crazy. You said hit Charles Barkley, the mailman, the man down the street, Offset, Ronnie, Bobby. I am weak, right? You said Marcella had 22 men on March. Oh, insane. I'm like, what? Golly, y'all was just okay. Okay, having a little bit too much fun. He said, "Don't think we forgot about you, Pastor." Since I thought I sent it on Twitter, but I sent stuff to Instagram. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't checked my Instagram DMs yet. I sure haven't. Hold on, let me see if I could pull it up real quick here. See what you sent me. Hold on, y'all. Oh, here it go. Oh, let me go back. Wait. Hold on, let me see something. Yes, we're gonna get into that next. But thank you, sis. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it after we get into some more tea, okay? Um so- Oh. Oh. Clutching my pearls. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get into that. Ooh, okay. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, Aqua. Thank you, sis. Girl. That's crazy. Who Lord. Like you said, we can't forget about the man that she was with on the beach. Oh, yeah, with the dog. Yes, I remember that. With the beard. Yep. He said Ronnie probably got 1 out of 5 chance of being a pappy. Yeah, that's true. Allegedly they was sleeping together a lot, unprotected. Okay, according to Ronnie. So, child. This is all around crazy. Okay. But anyways, y'all, speaking of Ronnie, okay, I guess he is facing having to face the judge here pretty soon, okay? Apparently, he has gotten a probation violation. All right. So let me show y'all that real quick. 1 second. All right, so shout out to Coy Lombardi. It says Ronnie's PO has scheduled hearing dates for a possible probation violation on 1/6/2025 and 2/10/2025. It's the same process that Hushan had just gone through with her probation violations, except Hushan was actually convicted of her charges. This does not mean that Slim's probation was revoked or he's going to jail. It simply means that his PO caught wind of the criminal charge that was brought upon him by the security guard. All he has to do is show up to court and give his side to why he was charged, along with showing evidence that the guard was the aggressor. With the second-degree assault charge, he was charged, not convicted, so he's innocent until proven guilty. And then it says he wasn't even aggressive. The security guard was more hostile than him. In DC and in Maryland, as part of holding a security guard license, you are hereby notified that you cannot act as a police officer by placing your hands on civilians. The guard role is to observe and report. The only ones that can have some authority in that regard are sworn in special police officers. Not only was this security guard not a sworn in special police officer, but he used unreasonable force on a civilian as a security guard, which is a huge violation. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, that's true. I don't know what charges or what criminal stuff he done got into, but apparently he violated his probation, okay? All right. So here it says here there's a hearing on 1/6/2025 at 9 a.m. Okay. And then another one on February 10th, 2025. Okay.
Comida para allá, please. Ok, déjalo mami, por favor.
Ciao. Oh my God.
Yo, call declined. Embarrassing. Call
I see why he said he was embarrassed. Okay, ciao. Okay. Knocked him down. All right. Then it says here, security officers do not have arrest powers and are not sworn personnel. Special police officers are sworn personnel who have arrest powers on private property and who are employed directly by the property. Okay. So yeah, y'all. I don't know if this is what got his probation violated. Okay. But yeah, hopefully he can get that sorted out. He can fight this, okay, and get justice in court. All right, because this is crazy, okay, because he did say if he gets in trouble again, he's going back to the slammer. No MC Hammer, okay? That's what he said verbatim. All right, but let's see what people are saying in the comments, okay? It says, state of Texas as well. A lot of security guards lose their jobs around here because they want to put hands on folks. Ronnie definitely needs to let PO and the judge see this video. Honestly, Ronnie kept his cool the whole time, right? Stay calm, Ronnie. Move safely but productively. They really trying to get you locked up. They did it to Blue, called CPS and his PO. Okay, damn, they got Blue locked up. Now trying to get Ronnie locked up. That baby ain't gonna have no daddy. Ciao. And that's why I'm so glad Ronnie didn't retaliate back. Ronnie the one that should be pressing charges. Actually, yeah. I mean, I gotta agree with that, okay? It says, I'm in New York and I have my security license, so you cannot act as a cop here neither. The security about to lose his job and probably get the company sued. Right. Right. My only issue is why didn't Ronnie serve her this day if he knew she was at the mall? I don't understand that part. Right. He was talking about she was trying to get her served. Okay, well, then why were you inserting yourself? Why were you getting involved? That doesn't make any sense. Get you a process server, okay? And let them handle it. You're not supposed to handle it yourself. Okay? And I know this from experience. Like, what? Like, that was his first mistake right there, okay? He definitely should have never even, I mean, let's just be real here. Like, he should have never even approached her in the first place. You already know it was going to go left. You already feel some type of way. You already, you know what I mean? And then his story switching up. He talking about his cousin told him. Then he said Krishan had called and told him or something like that. Then now he's saying that she hit him on a burner account, but it's like how that could have been anybody. Like y'all are literally in y'all home, like where y'all from, y'all hometown or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like that could have just been somebody that was at the mall, and seen her and was like, oh, let me hit up Ronnie and let him know she's in town. You know what I'm saying? Like that could have been anybody. Okay. So yeah. It says Ronnie needs to file assault charges and sue the security company. I sure hope people have been calling that guard company and reporting him as well. That was a true test of restraint, and Ronnie passed massive respect. I hope it quite rightly cost that man his job. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That is crazy. Okay. But I guess we shall see, y'all. All right. Like I said, he has court next month on the 6th. Okay. And then again on the 10th of February. Okay. Oh, child. It just be so much going on. I be like, yo, it's a mess. But hopefully, like I said, he's able to beat that in court. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't have to go back. You know what I mean? But yeah, y'all. Let me check the comments here. 1 second. Let's see. You're speaking of church, what happened to our people from Oklahoma? Right. Okay. We ain't heard about them. We ain't been seeing her reading no Bible. We ain't been seeing her in church. Nothing. Nothing of the sort. Okay. All right. A mess. A mess. But we already knew it was Cap. We already knew that. Okay. You said, and those are just the ones we know about? Yes, exactly. Exactly. Hey, pretty thug. Hey, good to see you, love. You said he should sue Top Flight Security? Right. You said Robocops with just a flashlight and it's $10 million keys sounded like Apostle Beloche. Right. A mess. Yeah, Jaidyn gave a great interview. It was wonderful. Yeah, I haven't finished it. I literally just started it, but I did see the little clips on Instagram. Yeah, it was pretty good from what I seen. It's like she opened up. Like I didn't expect her to open up that much, but she definitely opened up a lot in this interview, and it was kind of like refreshing to see her, interviewed by herself, and not with, blue nuts next to her. Okay, for real. But yeah, y'all. So there is that. Okay, now let me quickly pull up these little receipts that our sis Aqua sent me. Okay. 1 second here. Oh, child. Oh my goodness. Let me just. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. He crashing out, honey. He is crashing out. Oh, hold on. I just clicked something. Hold on, y'all. Okay, let me share my screen here. Okay, so y'all, this is Ronnie's story, okay? His Instagram story. He posted some pretty interesting things, okay? Now let's read this one. He said, "You already told police when we caught the body. I let you slide. Now you snitching, so I don't get paternity." And whoa. We caught the body. Whoa, who's we, honey? Oh, wow. You already told the police when we caught the body. I let you slide. Now you snitching, so I don't get paternity. Ooh, that's crazy. Child. He said establish paternity. I guess he put his little YouTube link, honey. I guess that's an old picture of him. Yeah, I kind of sort of see why people kind of feel like he looked like, or Junior looked like him. Okay. Just a tad bit, just a little bit. In this picture, yes, I can kind of see that. Okay. There goes another picture. All right. Oh, man. It said consequences pending again. Consequences pending again. And he tagged Serene. Okay. Let's check this out. Oh, I thought it was a video chop. My bad. Okay. Now look at this, y'all. Hold on, let me pause it. There we go. He said, "Preacher sucker, huh? Got you on speed dial." Mm. Now she playing in the dark with the pastor. Okay. There go another picture. Then he posted this one. He said, "You done committed adultery in front row seat. You should." Joe, he said you should be disappointed, smiling like you really holy. You the damn devil ho. Child. Now she sleeping with the pastor, honey. Okay. See, this is why I be saying I am sick of these Bible thumpers. I really am. Like, y'all just be full of it. Okay, breaking every one of them commandments, honey. Child, a mess. And this is Ronnie's story, okay? His IG story, child. He said, "Ain't this Charlie Brown B?" Okay. She's talking about, "That's right, love and support go a long way, especially when it's genuine. I love you, little bro." He said, "Love you too, sis." Okay. Oops. There we go. He said, "Haitian girl on my balls." Huh? Okay, let's see what he's talking about. Hold on, y'all.
They trying to play police games today. They want me to go to jail. If I get locked up, they know I was just trying to save Junior, yo. You not there with me. I kept it fair with you. You wasn't real with me.
And I guess he sent this to Tareen. Okay, it says, "Tareen, I need some advice on getting a paternity test. I don't mean any harm or bad intent. If you have any advice, I would greatly appreciate you." Okay. He said, "You 40, he's 70. What can he offer besides eggplant and bubble gum? Oh yeah, his ties are offered, child." Oh, he going in on Tareen, child.
Don't nobody know who baby that is. And that's why, like,
He says scientifically proven nigga on schoolyard. Okay.
what the fuck? Scientifically proven. That's not my child. Get out of here. Skedaddle.
Sharing his YouTube link again. Then he posted this. So I'm gonna read Tareen's comment here. All right. It says, bad as I want, I can't even feed into the immaturity. It's giving he's 17 or 20. I could really run circles around this sea pine head ass with the truth. I stand on facts. I don't play, I pray. Man, life is precious, serious, and short outside of this severed internet. I hate how people abuse people just for the attention it brings. To really think it's sweet to just say anything. Being from Maryland, way different than being from Baltimore, dummy. He geeking. Um, LA too hard with all the false statements and fake news he delivering. It's just mind blowing how bad he do and say anything for clout. It's really a dangerous drug. I'm gonna let Karma have her way. It's getting cold outside. Bless you. Okay. Then Ronnie shared it and said, come around this beat, preacher gonna be singing over caskets. Ooh, child. He said, come around this beat, preacher gonna be singing over caskets. Oh my gosh, y'all. This dude, he is crazy. He is unhinged. Okay. He said, better go, go get some fellatio, okay? Oh my gosh, this is insane. So I guess him and Tareen is just beefing on the internet, okay? Yes, honey. Yes. And Ronnie has been going in, honey. Yes. This is crazy. This is pretty crazy, okay? Child. Where does it end? Okay. It's always something with these people, like for real. It really is. It really is. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. He said all he does favor Junior more his younger picks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He do kind of, I ain't gonna lie. I am not going to lie. Let's see. Yeah, and I'm Miss Holy creeping with Pastor, right? Okay, a mess. These people is crazy, okay? A hot mess. Hey, Kitty. Hey, love. You said Tangerine got her a sugar daddy. I'm weak. Right. Right. Amazed. He said they need to stop mixing God up in their foolishness. No. ASAP. Okay. For real. For real. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of watching these people play with God. Y'all stay playing with God. It's crazy. I've never seen it so much. Like that whole damn family be playing with God. They be playing with God. Ronnie be low key playing with God. Cause if you a prophet, what kind of prophet is saying some mess like this? Mad or not, okay? Come around this beat, preacher gonna be singing over caskets? Okay. That's not very prophet like. All right. Prophet Ronnie. Ciao. Mm. So he's more mad at the sisters and he needs to exactly he needs to be a Christian. That's what I don't right, that part. Hello? Exactly. He said, damn, Ronnie contacted Tareen listening behind Carlissa horrible advice. Right. Crazy, man. Yeah, they probably been running interference for Rock and Ronnie really thought he was family. Right. That's true. That is true. He said, I'm on both lives, but gone family. But did you see saw James interview? Oh yes. I only watched like the first few minutes of it. That's all I was able to watch. But I'm gonna watch the full thing after we get off here. Actually, we'll probably watch it we'll probably watch the full interview like this weekend, maybe. Okay. Because yes, I heard it was a really good. I heard it was a really good interview. I did hear that. From a few people. He said he's gonna be the reason why he's locked up because he's not acting very smart. I'm irritated because Cristiano Trump is gonna get away with everything once again, and Junior will continue to suffer. Right, that part. Yes, man. That's why I said he needs to like really move carefully. Oh, okay, chess, not checkers. All right, for real, because now is not the time to be crashing out and being a crash dummy and doing little stuff that's gonna have you, be back in jail. I'm sure you don't want that. Okay, he talking about, oh, I'm not going back to jail. Well, you is if you don't, cut the foolishness and stop, because just the whole thing, how he handled that situation at the mall, it wasn't smart. Okay, in my opinion, it wasn't, especially for somebody that's on a serious like probationary period. Okay, you gotta be smarter than that. Got to be smarter than that. You said I'm definitely having a feeling. No, Krishan was in the live talking ish. Oh man, and she probably on Snapchat with it. Did I smell a setup on Ron from the Melons? Yeah, that's a good point. They are in this low key in the same vicinity. Okay, so. Yeah, y'all, this is getting crazy. Okay. Absolutely insane. Now he out here going off on Tareen. He said a couple things about Tessa. Okay. Crazy. But hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Ooh, child. Okay. So now, y'all, let's go ahead and get into Jaidyn, okay? Now, like I said, I haven't watched the full interview, but I did watch a couple of clips on Instagram. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and watch that. 1 second here. All right. Okay. Let me share my screen. All right. So shout out to House of Blues. Okay. It says Jaidyn Alexis speaks on her breakup with Blueface before he went to jail, starting in OnlyFans, and how she felt about Blueface getting their daughter's name and Krishan's name tatted around the same time. All right. Ooh, child.
Does it bother you in particular that he got Krishan's face tattooed or whatever?
I was more disappointed in the fact that he got my daughter's name like around the same time. And I just kind of felt like that, like she's 2 years old now. When Javon, our son, was born, like days later, we both went and got his name. So waiting 2 years to like get her name and then try to like balance it out because like you got her name is just like kind of like lame to me.
So it pisses you off the idea that he's sort of having to like compensate for getting his daughter's name tattooed by also keeping his other girl. Like you, if he is going to be dealing with other girls, you'd like it to be a situation in which he's not having to like fall in line and obey.
Yeah,
the
I feel like the kids should come first. Like nobody in this world would be mad or tell me something about our kids, even if it was a man. You couldn't tell me nothing like about. If I wanted to go, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to go tat one of them.
Does it bother you in particular that he got Krishan's face tattooed or whatever?
I was more disappointed in the fact that he got my daughter's name like around the same.
So the last couple of weeks when you announced the OnlyFans and all this kind of stuff. So take me through that. He gets locked up, and how do things change from your perspective there?
Well, before he got locked up, we broke up. So there was that. So that was like a month before he turned himself in that I moved out, and it was this whole thing.
Okay. And what led to that? Because that's kind of like the height of your music doing well and everything like that.
I mean, we were engaged, and then he came in with old girl into the house, and that's when that whole live happened.
Okay.
And I just wasn't really feeling. I feel like that just like is kind of really super disrespectful. You know, you already had the baby, you already, you know, all these girls and all that good stuff. So I'm just kind of like, it's a bit much. You know, it kind of stepping on my toes a little bit. So I just made the decision to leave. And we kind of went from there. It was no hard feelings. I was just like, you know, it's not really my speed no more.
Okay. So from my perspective, you were always still the last couple of weeks when you announced the OnlyFans and all this kind of stuff. So take me through that. He gets locked up, and how did from your perspective there?
Well, before he got locked up, we
This is your man.
Yes,
Look at the screen.
that's mine. I'm gonna stick beside him.
And that's what you're going to settle for.
I'm gonna stick beside him.
She gonna stick beside him. Okay. Oh my gosh, don't tell me I was on mute this whole time. I'm so done. What the hell? I just said so much. Oh my God. I hate when I didn't even know I was muted. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all probably didn't hear me read these comments. Oh my gosh. I didn't even mute myself though. That's the crazy part. I think it was StreamYard. Child. Oh Lord, let me run it back. Okay. I was reading the comments and putting my little 2 cents in it. But just in case y'all didn't hear me, I was saying that, I do like this for Jaidyn. Okay. I think that she's finally reached her breaking point. Okay. Blueface don't put that girl through hell and high waters. Okay. And it's good to see that she's finally waking up. She's finally like, yes, she probably still, of course, she still got love for the man. They got kids together and all that. But it's like she's still choosing herself. She's still choosing to, value herself more. And I am here for it. I am. I love it for her. I do. Okay. But let me go ahead and read these comments again, because child, I just said so much. And I'm so mad that I was muted. What the hell? Okay. It says, just finished the episode and Jaidyn is very well spoken. She touched on everything and said just enough. I wish she would look into a family sunglasses line soon. They are her signature, and I'll say that until I see her do it. Yes, that is a good idea. And she do be having some cute sunglasses on. Somebody said nobody can make me hate her. The only people that hated Jaidyn was Rock Tard. She never did anything wrong in the situation. Yep. This could be the end. You could tell she has possibly lost any physical attraction to him. Rightfully so, because covering his face in those new jailhouse tattoos ain't it. Let Krishan Luhu have him. Krishan definitely put a spell on Blueface ass because ain't no way. Right. Definitely did. Okay. Hello? And she's so poised, respectable, and classy, right? Yes, I like how she held him accountable. Good for you. Everyone keeps blaming the women for what happened, but Blue broke up his family. As she said, he allowed these women to do what they did. Exactly. They can never make me hate Jaidyn. Girl, I love her composure and just the way she carries herself. Y'all can say whatever you want, but go Jaidyn, go Jaidyn. Wishing you the best. Wishing the best for you, your family, and future. Okay. The only baddie on Midwest who made it on an actual known podcast so far. Okay. Oh girl, wasn't you with her? Wasn't you with her all live, laughing and giggling? Shut up, pie face. Oh child. She said out her mouth while you was in the car. She said, "I should fight you." You looked at her and said, "No, why?" Jaidyn continued to stand on business. And then it says she's been through a lot with this man. Jaidyn has a mask that only certain people can get. It's hard to explain, but I know she's been so hurt by him that she turns cold or emotionless. I'm sorry. But she's protecting her heart so much that she got to keep it pushing. It's kind of sad how Blue has turned her. It's for the better though, because look at the move she's making. By the way, she speaks so well and articulate. Just got to throw that out there. Keep going, Jaidyn. Please know we love you and are rooting for your growth. Okay. So yeah. I mean, hey, I love this for her. It really seemed like she's choosing herself. She's ready to move on and do what makes her happy. For real. She's putting her and her kids first. She not letting this man ruin her anymore, because that's all he do. Any girl he's with, He's gonna always ruin any girl that he's with because he's not doing the inner work. He's a lost cause. He's a lost soul. He is. He has no soul, really. Okay. And it's just like misery loves company. And he's gonna make any girl that's around him miserable. So that's why I've been saying Blueface is not at all a prize, okay? Not at all. Not at all. He need to stop playing and go to a damn psychiatrist or something, okay? For real. Because he is crazy as hell. Hey, Miss Ooh. Hey, love. Yes, my apologies, y'all. Let's see. You said, can one of the mods call? Oh. Oh, you said sound came back when Steve came on? Oh, okay. You said the interview is muted? Yeah, I do have it muted right now. Yes, I do. You said the sound cut off when she began talking about the tattoo of her daughter. Oh, her daughter in rock. Oh, really? That's interesting. Hold on. Let me go ahead and play it again then. Just in case if y'all didn't hear it, okay?
Does it bother you in particular that he got Krishan's face tattooed or whatever?
I was more disappointed in the fact that he got my daughter's name like around the same time. And I just kind of felt like that, like she's 2 years old now. When Javon, our son, was born, like days later, we both went and got his name. So waiting 2 years to like get her name and then try to like balance it out because like you got her name is just like kind of like lame to me.
So it pisses you off the idea that he's sort of having to like compensate for getting his daughter's name tattooed by also keeping his other girl. Like you, if he is going to be dealing with other girls, you'd like it to be a situation in which he's not having to like fall in line and obey.
Yeah,
the
I
orders.
feel like the kids should come first. Like nobody in this world would be mad or tell me something about our kids, even if it was a man. You couldn't tell me nothing like about. If I wanted to go, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to go tat one of them.
Does it bother you in particular that he got Krishan's face tattooed?
Okay, so that is what she said. All right. I really like how she answered that question. Like, she could have really been petty, and said some more shit, but she didn't. Okay. Very demure, very mindful. All right. For real. For real. She definitely is. She has way more like professionalism to her than like Krishan, okay? Let's just be real. Let's just be real. One second. There's another clip I want to show y'all, okay? Give me 1 second here. All right. Here we go. Shout out to Circus of Blues. Okay, it says Jaidyn and Adam speak on Krishan Jr.'s situation, and she confirms that Blue is still in question about the paternity of Krishan Jr. Okay.
My whole thing is that I'm willing to accept people being drug addicts, smoking weed, drinking all the time, whatever you want to do. But when you get to the point where your desire to get fucked up is greater than your desire to have a healthy baby, that to me is probably like one of the most evil things that I could imagine a person doing, is like knowingly creating a situation in which their kid's probably going to have issues at the very least that are going to affect them for all of time. That is just so.
I mean, I agree.
And I know you're hesitant to like fully cast judgment and everything. And obviously like you got to just love the kid no matter what.
Yeah.
But that, like, even just seeing people make jokes about it. I mean, I guess I can't blame them for making jokes.
The jokes are, it's really out of pocket because at the end of the day, that's, that's a human being that's, it is suffering in more ways than one. And I mean, there's nothing that us outsiders can do really to help the situation. So we all just kind of have to just hope for the best. But it is hard to watch. I will say that it is hard to watch, but like I said, it's hard for me because it's like it happened on me And it's like, my hands are tied. Like, I can't do too much. I do want there to be some type of answer. I know there's like a lot of questions about who is the dad and what's going on. I mean, I would love there to be like a solid answer because obviously at the end of the day, that will affect my kids if it is. So I would like there to be some type of solid answer.
So you're not sure if the kid is his or not still?
I mean, I think there's a lot of questions surrounding it.
Oh, okay. I kind of thought that had been settled, but I guess, yeah, you're
I
right.
know. I mean, like, I think that if, I think that Blue was questioning it. And I think that if the other person who's claiming to be the dad or whatever the f is going on, I think that if I wouldn't go so hard about a baby if I didn't think it was mine. I don't know about anybody else, but I wouldn't do that.
Right.
So, and I don't think a man would do that either. Like if somebody, if like they were like, oh, that's your baby, cool. Unless I actually thought it was, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of like, I hope that there's some type of, some type of answer that comes out of that, but because it would also affect my kids. But I'm just, I like to stay clear of that because I'm just like, at the end of the day, it's all fucked up. It's all fucked up, and it's just, I don't want to be involved in something like that because even if messed up stuff was happened to me, I don't have to go out of my way to be evil or in any way and say stupid shit or post certain shit. Like I don't have to do that, to be happy and be blessed in my life. So, I've been blessed this whole year and I'm going to continue to be. My kids are healthy and beautiful and amazing. Like they surprise me every day.
My whole thing is that I'm willing to accept people being drug addicts, smoking weed, drinking all the time, whatever you want to do. But when you get to the point where your desire to get fucked up is greater than your desire to have a healthy baby, that to me is probably like one of the most evil things.
Okay, so very interesting. All right. But yeah, I think she's, everybody's questioning the paternity at this point, okay? Because yes, Blueface definitely made it clear that he feels like, that's not his baby. Okay. And then Ronnie out here windmilling for Junior and talking about that's his son, talking about I love you, son, I'm coming to get you and all that. Okay. So at this point, we really don't know. It's a huge question mark, okay? So yeah, I'm actually, like I said, I'm actually surprised at how open she's being, okay? Because Jaidyn's always been like for the most part, she's always been like a private person. So to see her actually opening up and, speaking on certain things, it is kind of cool, okay? But she does kind of say enough and not too much. Okay. So that's why I said, like, yeah, she's very professional. She could say some outlandish things like Sean, okay? That girl, okay, no type of filter, okay? But she's keeping it cute. You know what I mean? Like she's not doing too much, all right? But I thought it was kind of interesting how she said, it's kind of hard to watch. So even she could see that something is wrong, something is going on. Okay. Something's not right. Okay. When it comes to Junior. So that's pretty crazy. Okay. But give this man his flowers because you know what? I really like how Adam 22 be interviewing people. He be asking the stuff that people be wanting to know or, that people want to hear about. Okay. I think he's a really good interviewer. I really do. So shout out to him. Okay. And he has that ability to make people feel comfortable enough to open up like that. You know what I'm saying? For real. But let's check the comments. Let's see what people are saying. Okay. Let's see. It says, like Adam said, it's pure evil to put your own disgusting habits and needs before your own child's well-being. Facts. What she did is just not normal as a woman, as a mother, and just a decent human being. Hello. Say it louder for the ones in the back. The rock tars in the back, okay? It says, I like how she defended Junior against the internet trolls. Imagine being the woman who got cheated on and still doesn't speak negatively when given the ammo and the proof. Exactly. This is why God continues to bless her. Facts. Jaidyn had Junior for a few hours before returning him back safely to Rock. She could expose so much but hasn't. That speaks volumes. Sure does. And did. Okay. It said, my kids are healthy, beautiful, and surprise me every day. A classy response that said it all without having to say too much. That part. Yeah, she ate that. I ain't gonna lie. She ate. She ate. Okay. It says, if you guys haven't heard the full interview, she did amazing and spoke very eloquently. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to finish it. It says, I saw the full interview. Jaidyn says she will not let her kids around Krishan for fear she might poison or do something to them. Yeah, she absolutely right. Krishan has pure hatred for Jaidyn and her kids. Yeah. And do. Excuse me, y'all. And do. Okay. It says Jaidyn spoke so well in this interview. Blue really messed up that relationship. Yep. Sure did. This confirms that Blue knows something is wrong and has told Jaidyn, praying for that baby. Exactly. Blue really fumbled. She is so classy and she doesn't have to be. May God keep blessing her and her children. Stay up, Jaidyn. This is how you win. Rockstar could never be this classy and mature ever. Right. Okay. Never, ever. Okay. It says Rockstar's in the layers right now trying to figure out ways to twist this into something negative. Right. Literally. Damn, now he's suffering in more ways than one. Right. She did say that. That's crazy. It says, yes, Adam called her out and let them know what she did to Junior. Now use your privileges and get CPS involved. It's ridiculous. Someone called CPS on Cardi B and had to go through the whole investigation part, but not Krishan. The F really going on. Right. I love how mature she answered the question because everyone else in the circus act like they don't have common sense. Right. Yeah, I think she knows already Blue is not the father. She just not gonna say, child. Okay. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, she did say that. She literally said he is suffering. Okay. Wow. You said this is what happens when you give more loyalty to a man than he give, and you give yourself. Exactly, Black Orchid. That part. He said she got the rings, the money, the looks, right? The brain. Okay. Okay. And she's admitting that something is going on with Junior. Yeah, she did. You said, yeah, but she's trying to keep that stupid circus going. She clearly knows what's going on. Yeah, she probably do. I think she was just trying to keep it cute. She didn't want to say too much. So I thought she went on live saying she was on the way to get his jewelry. Another lie. Child, right. She sure did say that, huh? I think she posted it on her Twitter or something like that. Yep, she sure did. Lie number 50,000 at this point, okay? He said Adam is a good interviewer, however, he is very controversial and problematic himself. Yeah, anyways, I'm glad Jaidyn is keeping it classy. Right, that part. Yeah, people have their opinions on him, but I still think, that when it comes to interviewing, I think that he's a very good interviewer. I absolutely do. He knows how to get people to feel comfortable and open up and, not feel like they have to, walk on eggshells and stuff, Oh, you said play it again? Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna play it again for y'all, okay?
Is that I'm willing to accept people being drug addicts, smoking weed, drinking all the time, whatever you want to do. But when you get to the point where your desire to get fucked up is greater than your desire to have a healthy baby, that to me is probably like one of the most evil things that I could imagine a person doing, is like knowingly creating a situation in which their kid's probably going to have issues at the very least that are going to affect them for all of time. That is just so.
I mean, I agree.
And I know you're hesitant to like fully cast judgment and everything. And obviously, like, you got to just love the kid no matter what.
Yeah.
But that, like, even just seeing people make jokes about it. I mean, I guess I can't blame them for making jokes.
The jokes are, it's really out of pocket, because at the end of the day, that's, that's a human being that's, it is suffering in more ways than one. And I mean, there's nothing that us outsiders can do really to help the situation. So we all just kind of have to just hope for the best. But it is hard to watch. I will say that it is hard to watch, but like I said, it's hard for me because it's like it happened on me, and it's like, my hands are tied. Like, I can't do too much. I do want there to be some type of answer. I know there's like a lot of questions about who is the dad and what's going on. I mean, I would love there to be like a solid answer, because obviously at the end of the day, that will affect my kids if it is. So I would like there to be some type of solid answer.
So you're not sure if the kid is his or not still?
I mean, I think there's a lot of questions surrounding it.
Oh, okay. I kind of thought that had been settled, but I guess, yeah, you're
I
right.
know. I mean, like, I think that if, I think that Blue was questioning it, and I think that if the other person who's claiming to be the dad or whatever the f is going on, I think that if I wouldn't go so hard about it, baby, if I didn't think it was mine. I don't know about anybody else, but I wouldn't do that.
Right.
So, and I don't think a man would do that either. Like, if somebody, if like they were like, oh, that's your baby, cool. Unless I actually thought it was, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of like, I hope that there's some type of, some type of answer that comes out of that, but because it would also affect my kids. But I'm just, I like to stay clear of that, because I'm just like, at the end of the day, it's all fucked up. It's all fucked up, and it's just, I don't want to be involved in something like that, because even if messed up stuff was happening to me, I don't have to go out of my way to be evil or in any way and, say stupid shit or post certain shit. Like, I don't have to do that, to be happy and be blessed in my life. So, I've been blessed this whole year, and I'm going to continue to be. My kids are healthy and beautiful and amazing. Like, they surprise me every day.
My whole thing is that I'm willing to accept people being drug.
Okay, so yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Okay, but I think she definitely answered that very well. Okay. And she's right. She's absolutely right. I never expected, Jaidyn, of all people, to actually come out and say some stuff like this, though. I'm genuinely like shocked. Okay. Well, let me see. When did Jaidyn have Junior? She had Junior that one day when Blueface had remember when Blueface had came to Krishan's house at like 3 a.m. or something, 4 a.m., whatever, and basically took Junior and then brought Marsh with him and stuff like that. And then basically took him from while she was gone, okay? Then I guess when she arrived, Jaidyn had given Junior back to Krishan. Okay. So yeah, she had Junior for a little bit. She sure did. She seen him. She probably held him a little bit. Okay, yes, sure did. And you said Blue really dropped the ball on this one. Yeah, he did. He sure did. If she loved her man faithfully, they always going to be together. I don't know, man. It's kind of seeming like she done. So I said I feel like she finally reached her breaking point. For real. Yeah, grown woman shit, right. For real. Exactly. You said that's a real man. I commend her. Blue supported the whole time journey that was holding her at birth. Right. They could do DNA with all 3 kids to see if it's a match, since she don't want to give Ronnie a test. Interesting. That's true. That's actually a good idea. So she can't say, "Oh, they must have did something wrong," or some sort of excuse. She love excuses. Okay. And you said no man that doesn't even love himself deserves to be loved by a woman, and vice versa. Right. Love yourself and offspring first before you love another. Exactly that part. You know, gotta love yourself before you can love anyone else. For real. You said don't let Blue get the baby, please. Right. That part. You said in the interview, she said she don't want her kids around Krayshawn at all. She's scared that she might harm her kids. Oh yeah, that's what somebody said. They said that I guess yeah, that she's scared that she might poison them or something like that. And honestly, I wouldn't put it past her. I honestly think that she low key is like, people feel like Krishan isn't jealous to Jaden because they feel like Krishan is the more pretty one, but it's like no, she literally wanted Jaden's spot. She wanted her life. She wanted Blueface to love her like he loved Jaden. You know what I mean? I do feel like she's jealous. She's jealous of her kids too. She done talked. She done talked about her kids and everything. Tried to get this girl unalived. You know. I wish you would have asked her about that. That would have been an interesting question. So like, asked her like, so like, what was your reaction when you seen her trying to have somebody unalive you? Like that would have been a good question too. Cause I know she done seen them text messages. Okay. Or the message. I think it was like a message on like social media or something. But yeah. I don't blame her. I wouldn't want my kids around her either. Hell, the way she be acting all impulsive and stuff, she might been in and did something physical to my kids. Like, okay. And I think that's illegal if you swap the baby and try to take the DNA test. Yeah, she did want Jaden life. She did. She wanted to be the main character. All right. She did. And she was willing to do any and everything. And still is. I bet you even still, when Blueface out here flaunting these other females, he still got that picture up of that girl's tattoo. Okay. With his hand pulling her hair while she giving fellatio. Okay. I bet you she's still willing to take that man back. Okay. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Okay. For real. He said Krishan is the character from Single White Female. Ooh, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. Let me write it down. Single white female, because I'm gonna forget later. I be having so much going on. But no, I haven't seen that movie. I have to check it out. He said, I wonder how she felt when he left the house with her and brought Jaden to another house. Right. Yeah, that is kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, y'all, we're probably gonna watch the full interview. Probably either tomorrow or Saturday. I'm not sure yet. But I will definitely let y'all know. Cause baby, okay, she was spilling tea. She was being open and honest, honey. And yes, I'm here for it. And I just know this is about to be a good one. Okay. This is gonna be a good interview. It's gonna get juicy. Okay. It's gonna get juicy for real, okay. Um, but anyways, y'all, okay, thank you so much for pulling up. I so greatly appreciate it. I am ending the show right here. Shout out to my love buds, okay? Period. I love y'all so much. All right. And I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's night. Don't forget to vote for which movie y'all want to watch for this week's movie night, okay? Today is the last day to vote, okay? So tomorrow I will be announcing who the winner is, okay? And yeah, other than that, y'all, again, I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's night. Take care, stay safe, and stay blessed, okay? And hasta la mañana. Bye, y'all.